Okay, so this is kind of a chorus part for Right Wing of the Garden Triptych. It's got a couple of weird chords in there. So the first one is pretty straightforward. It's like a G power chord. I'm talking in terms of relative to the position, not the tuning, by the way, because I know some people may argue that's E flat because of the tuning. I'm thinking it as a G because of a drop C nature of the tuning. So that's a G5. The next one, some people may think it's just that, but it's not. In fact, it's this one here, which is technically a D minor chord. We've got a D note there and an F note there, so it's technically a D minor chord. The next one is an E, just a straight up E flat 5. And then we've got another one which is a D major. It's an inversion with the F sharp in the bass. Okay, so those chords are that. G5, D minor, E flat 5, and a D. Okay, and when it repeats, this is the whole thing. So the last one is just an open D5 power chord. So this is the next section, the bridge section that I want to break down. Basically what's happening is there's a lot of tremolo picking going on, as we refer to in the studio as drilling. So what's happening here, when I tremolo pick, which is a very big part of Cradle's sound, of course, from any of their albums. Basically when I tremolo pick, I might do it slightly different to a lot of people do it. I've seen some people do it the same way I do. But basically what I do is I anchor my wrist, so it's just above the bridge here. And everything's coming from the wrist, it's never coming from the elbow. So I just kind of keep it in position there. When I usually play, I hold my pick kind of like this. When I go to tremolo pick, I find the angle of the pick is a lot better. If I have it a lot flatter, it just has a nice tone to it. When I'm playing it normally, I get that kind of scratchiness that I don't really like. If I flatten it, it's just got a nice warm tone to it, despite the speed of it. So this section goes like this. It's relatively straightforward with the left hand, but this is how it goes. I'll mess that up, I'll do that again. That way, keeping that hand position, I just find it's really consistent. I don't seem to waver in speed. Obviously, it was weird when I was first trying these things. I was speeding up and slowing down, but it just takes it gets a little bit more consistency, keeping that wrist in place there. Okay, so the actual notes with the left hand, I've got the 6th fret of the A string to start me off. Then I go to the 8th fret of the D string, 6th fret, 4th fret to start me off. Then I go up to the 7th fret, 8th fret, 12, 10, 8, 11, stay on me 11, 10, 11, 14, 15, 17, 18, 14. Okay, here is slow down. This is Richard Shaw from Cradle of Filth. Thanks for watching the playthrough video of Right Wing of the Garden Triptych, the single from Cradle of Filth, out now. Check out Hammer of the Witches when it comes out on July the 10th. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to check out any future videos I make. Alright, see you soon.